Tracking your mileage with TaxBot is easy. Simply open up your app and click Add Trip. You have two options. You can add mileage manually, or you can track it with the GPS in your phone. As soon as the GPS locates you, it will drop a location marker on the screen. And this grayed out button that says Finding Location changes to an active button that reads Start Tracking Trip. Simply tap Start Tracking Trip and it will begin tracking your every move. While your trip is tracking, you can see that you have two options: End Tracking Trip or Lap Start New Trip. If you choose Lap Start New Trip, it would end your current trip but start a new one in the background. So, if you're going to visit client A and then go to client B's office right after, you could use this option because you want to keep your mileage tracking in the background. If you tap End Tracking Trip, you are taken to the trip details page. The phone does the calculation and gives you a total mileage reading, as well as a starting and ending address estimate. Simply put in the trip description and hit Save. Another plus of using the GPS to track your trip is that if you log on to taxbot.com, you actually have a record and you can see the map of your trip. Now let's go back and do a manual trip. To add manual mileage, simply click the Add Manual Mileage button. You can enter the total miles, or you can put in the starting and ending odometer reading, and the application will do the math for you. Use the Round Trip button if you're going to be returning via the same route, and it will double your mileage. If you have an expense associated with this trip, for example, you already recorded a lunch expense, you can tag it to your trip. It's not necessary, but it does make it easier to find information later if you need to. To do this, tap Attach Expense, and you will see a list of recent expenses. Select the relevant ones, and click Save. See how easy that was? Get in the habit of using the mileage tracker. Most of our users save thousands of dollars a year with the mileage tracker alone.